Tungoje about English Premier League. Ball ni bigi. Tungoje mpaka tuko na Laliga. Tuko na Liga, French League, tuko na Bundesliga. But for now, tumegajwa APL, English Premier League. We're back to the
best league,
Spanish league.
The best league ever.
The best Madrid fan. This is my co-host, Anila Joe. Naitwa Mari, mimi ndio host. So, tunangajwa ball.
Laliga is fake.
Usisahau Barcelona imepiga Real Madrid juzi for the Super Cup. Na tunakuja kwa ligi bado la Liga. Barcelona iko juu. Iko na 41 points. Madrid iko na 38 points.
3 points difference, yeah.
So, ukiangalia vile ligi ni La Liga. What do you think? You think like Barcelona will lose it or Madrid will retain their title?
As I said earlier, some things went wrong. Kadhaa zilienda wrong. Atletico waliachilia. Regardless, PSG we fucked up. We lost or we drew to Villarreal, which was a big mistake. But it's not a mistake because with Villarreal, the last time I think kuwin ilikuwa 2017.
Yeah, I have a point of
from 2018.
I have a point of concept before going any further. Tumeona challenge kwa EPL in La Liga after World Cup. Players wako pale World Cup. But what about the World Cup? Wakarudi kwa ligi zao. Players are frozen. What went wrong? Tunasema ni whether Middle East ama ni players wanakuja Japan na players wenzao. What's the thing?
I think the weather. You know, weather yako inakuanga a bit fucked up. Whether Europe kama ni winter is a proper winter and something that you can adapt to. But unakuja unapata winter imbo on this part of the world, then kurudisha huko. Hiyo ilikuwa, the body was shocked and a lot of things happened, which is the major factor that may affect players because there's a lot of players that they don't seem the same again.
Yeah, I get your point. You haven't played football. You play football from a grassroots, from home is a ball, hapa barrio is a ball. So, unaelewa ball venye iko ndani na nje. Umeona venye game sasa ligi iko ya La Liga venye iko. Unaona kama sasa Madrid wanaweza ka back na overtake Barcelona wa defend title yao, ama unaona kama Barcelona watakaiona glory yao.
Right now it's 3 points. And one thing I can say is pre-season we lost to Barcelona. We lost to Barcelona and it was a big problem. Everyone was talking about it. Then tukakam league tukawapiga and nothing happened. Bahati, we played well and we won the match. For me I feel like Super Cup, as much as we're going through a lot as a team, we've lost this one. It's small trophy, as I say, but with Madrid, you know, every trophy counts, and it's a shame we lost this one to
Barcelona.
the biggest.
Barcelona is a big club. It's unfortunate it's out of the Europa League. Real Madrid, you guys are playing the Champions League, but the first game for Barcelona in the Europa Cup is against Man United. What do you think? Will Barcelona beat United to redeem their big name to come and reclaim the spot back in the European League?
For me, what I feel, what I think, and maybe people would say it's no brainer, is I'll say if I was this guy, he won the first trophy. This is his first trophy as Barcelona manager Xavi. So what I'll say right now, for me, what I feel is Europa League is something that I shouldn't be proud of winning. No, sorry. There are some clubs that want to win that. It will take them somewhere. Sorry.
Talking about winning trophies, we get back to this. Barcelona has got small players, small boys, calling Gavi, calling Pedri, they're there. Yeah. It's age. They are 19 years old to 20, 21 years old. What do you think in the next coming competition? Do you think Barcelona is sweet like to fight for their slot back in the Champions League?
I think they still need some more time. The team is well organized, but as you can see, their defense is a bit shaky. And midfield is good, but it needs time. For Xavi, not Xavi, for
Pedri and
Pedri and Gavi.
Gavi, yeah.
Pedri and Gavi, they are doing very good, but they need someone behind them, of which I feel is should be Frankie. Frankie, those three, I think.
Talking about Frankie, he was supposed to go to Man United, but he said like no. He had something to commit himself to this Barcelona Football Club, so he has to deliver. And on the same note as well, the transfer window is open.
Yeah.
Barcelona have options to sell and to buy, but they want to release Rafinha. And the busiest contenders to take Rafinha is Arsenal. Do you think Rafinha is best fit to leave Barcelona for Arsenal?
For me, Rafinha was one of my favorite players prior to joining Barcelona, and he said some things that I cannot take it. Then he didn't walk the talk. He failed. He failed miserably. He scored against Madrid in pre-season. No one is taking it off him. He's one of the best players, but Arsenal taking Rafinha is a big mistake. I think it's gonna be like Oba and Chelsea.
Yeah,
that's what I'm feeling, because you cannot compare Rafinha to he's playing right wing.
Yeah,
you cannot compare him to Saka. For me, Saka is
top level. Yeah, I know.
A different grade.
That's also top of the stew.
Yeah, I don't want to compare those two.
Yeah.
But Rafinha, he can run his mouth all the way he wants. But for me, I feel like he belongs to.
Let's get back to Real Madrid. You signed the best signing, the best defensive midfielder in the name of Aurelio Tchouameni. Bringing Tchouameni, it's over. Increase Casemiro, brought Tchouameni. But at the moment, Tchouameni is injured. Camavinga started to step in there, but still cannot match Tchouameni because your midfield has a leakage. So, can Madrid sign or record Camavinga?
A very good question. But for me, what I felt prior to Tchouameni joining, Camavinga was one of the best Real midfielder. The best signing that we've ever had. Camavinga was top notch. In a lot of comebacks we made in last season's Champions League, Camavinga was doing really good, and he performed really well. Him alongside Asensio, Rodrigo played very well. But when we sold Casemiro, we bought Tchouameni and we sold Casemiro, I thought like, this piece of business is going down and it's going to be one of the worst business we've ever done. But at the end of the day, Tchouameni came and proved. Now, for me, I'll say we don't miss Casemiro when Tchouameni is on the pitch. Tchouameni is doing better, even way better than Casemiro was doing. And I feel like only that we need someone who can do something in the midfield. Like Toni Kroos, I don't see the magic anymore, but at 32, after winning everything, I don't expect him to break a bond for the like he used to. Luka is one of the best, but at 38, I don't expect that. And now, you know what? There is it's a rumor that we're going to sign Enzo from Benfica, 120. Perez is willing to break the banks and sign the guy. But for me, I know this transfer is not going to happen now.
Let's put our difference aside. You support Madrid, I support Barcelona. If you are Xavi at the moment, as a coach, who would you sign in as a player to bring a difference and take the league for you as a Barcelona coach?
I wouldn't want to be Xavi. I wouldn't want to be a Barcelona coach, not in my life. And can you ask me this question is, if I was Ancelotti and
You got
a
my question
Madrid.
right. You are a Barcelona manager. You have your squad. At your prime time, you see the players, you see the strikers, the midfielders, the defenders. Who can you bring to defend or make you secure the title this season?
I think I should be asking you the same question because you're a Barcelona fan.
Go ahead.
Who do you feel like you should bring in to win this trophy? Because
For one, I release Rafinha. Rafinha should go out. But to me, with Lewandowski in the squad, I'm confident. And the next person I should play often frequent is Casey. Casey's to the bench.
yeah.
Casey's talent. He's full of talent. I have Casey in the midfield. I have Lewandowski up front. I have Pedri. I have Gavi. So what more do I need? I need one thing. The killer. Who is the killer? You know what?
When it comes to killers, I think you have
You know what?
Lewandowski and Dembele. They've been killing it. I think.
No, for one thing, in between the midfield, I will bring Leao.
But
From AC Milan, I'll bring Leao. He's a good link with Casey to Lewandowski. I'll bring Leao. Leao is a deadly boy because he's playing out wide. He knows when to hold the ball, when to release the ball, and supply to the Lewandowski. He gets the ball, he's deadly. He's doing it. But what do you expect?
for me, Leao is one of the best players. For me, he's going to be the Portuguese main target man for the next few years. He's doing really good. AC Milan won the league. Did they? They won the league last year.
Yeah, they did.
With him being one of the center people, him, Brahim Diaz, of which we're selling Brahim Diaz, which is a big mistake. And Leao, I don't think they will let him go right now. They're trying to get a contract.
Now in the football business, it's all about money. What you offer. It's not about your club. They want money.
But you know
In the APL, just Modric, he supported at Arsenal.
He was very
Because Chelsea paid more and the club was like, we want to grab this one. So now in football, it's all like what you're offering. But let's take like the offer. Let's look at the talent. We have talent in Laliga.
big time.
Rodrigo
Big time.
is good.
Big time.
Vinicius Junior.
Big time.
But after World Cup, I don't know what happened to him.
They've been missing.
But maybe you can give him some time. Maybe 2, 3, 4 games. You see how he approaches the game. But guys, the La Liga is open.
For me, what I feel is Vini and Rodrigo, they're still in some time. They're coming back from World Cup. Was their first World Cup.
Yeah.
For Rodrigo, missed a crucial penalty.
Yeah.
And he got hammered. Vini didn't perform well, only one goal scored. And he got hammered as well. So these kids are still trying, 22, 21, they're still trying to recover from that. Right now, what I think, people like Tony, Lokita went for World Cup. So, like I think most of our squad was in the World Cup. And that's what's affecting us. But I know we'll come back. And right now, for me, what I think, people like Hazard, Asensio, who is Ceballos, those are people who should be performing really well, simply because they got less minutes in the World Cup.
Right, yeah.
And they, like Asensio exited early. So for me, I know Asensio is someone who should be playing way better and should get more time, but they're not performing the way it should be. And I know you have a very good player in the name of Eden Hazard.
Eden Hazard, yeah, cool, guys. So, guys, much talked, much said. This show is all about EPL. We discuss football. We traverse EPL. We go to La Liga. Next week, guys, we go to Bundesliga. It's coming back on Friday. RB Leipzig versus Bayern Munich. We here on this show. Let's talk on Monday. At the moment, proud what Barcelona is doing. La Liga, Real Madrid is doing its best. Let's catch up. But don't forget, tag this show, tag the button, Zablon Loy Show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
This is the best show on the island, the best show that is getting a lot of attention from like all over the place, and it's gonna do well. And let's support Zablon Loy. And Mark,
We out for it. This is me host Mario and my co-host Joe. Catch up on Monday, guys.
cheers.